welcome back. This is Rakesh Naik. Today we are going to discuss about few more examples on Turing machine. But before we start, a small information I'd like to share. In this channel, we produce every video in 2 different languages. If you want to watch this video in Hindi, kindly follow the link given in the description. And if you have not yet subscribed, please subscribe and press the bell icon so that you will get regular updates from this channel. So, let us start. Today's first example is, we are going to create a Turing machine over 0 and 1 that subtracts 2 numbers. Let us say m is a number having 3. It means in order to represent 3, we'll put 3 ones. The second number is 2. It means for that also we'll put 2 ones. In order to do subtraction, I'll take 3 from m, then I'll take 2 ones from n, and I'll put a 0 in between. Now in order to write that, I'll write 3 ones, then a 0, then 2 ones. So in the tape it will look like this. When we are doing subtraction, there are 2 things we will be doing. If m minus n we are doing, let the result be p if m is greater than n. Now let us see what is the method that we are going to find the result. We'll take first 1 and before blank the 1. We are going to cancel this. Then we'll come back, check the first one after blank, check the one before the blank. Again I'll find a here after blank, then I'll come back to this particular blank and I'll try to cancel a 1 before it. But I don't have a 1 here, I am having a 0. So I'll make it to 1. Now one more way, if I am doing n minus m, it means I am doing 2 minus 3. Then I want to write it in the form that 2 ones, then 0, then 3 ones. So I am going to write the answer to be 0. N minus m to be 0 when n is greater than or equal to m. Now the same process I am going to adopt. The first element I will take, make it to blank, and the last element, it means before the existing blank, whatever is there, I am going to make it a blank. Now I will come back and find the number after blank here and find the number before this blank. I am going to cancel this 2 out. Then I'll come back here, and after this blank I don't have any more ones. So instead of that, I'll write both of them to be blank. It means 0 number of ones are available, so the result is 0. Let us try to write this program for m minus n equal to p. So 3 ones are there, a 0, then 2 ones. Let us see what the result will be. We are at state q0 and our tape head is pointing to the first element, that is 1. When 1 is appearing, I'll write blank on the particular location and I'll move right. And I'll come to a state q1. When I'm at state q1, look at the input symbol 1. Now I'll move in this particular tape till the last blank come and I'll check the previous one. Again, if it is a 1, I'm going to cancel it. Again, I'll try to move this way. So irrespective of zeros and ones comes, I need to come to the first blank that appears in the string. It means I need to take a loop. If 1 appears, I'll write 1 as it is and I'll move right. Here also one more 1 appeared. I'll write 1 here and again move right. Again I'm having 0. I'm in the same state. I'm writing 0 onto the tape. Then I'm moving right. Here I'm getting 1. I'll write 1 onto the tape. Again I'll move right. One more 1 came. So I'll write 1 onto the tape and I'll move right. Now I'm at a state where blank appeared. When blank appear, I'll take one more transition from q1 to q2. If blank appears, I'll write blank onto the tape and start moving left. Because I want to find the 1 before the last blank. Now I got a 1 here. So if I got a 1, I need to change it to blank. So from q2 to q3, I'll come here, write blank onto the tape and start moving left. Now how long I'll start moving left? Till the first blank, and then I'll move right to get the number. Here you see I got A1. So whenever A1 appears, I'll write 1 onto the tape, move left. Here I got a 0, I'll write 0 onto the tape, again move left. Again I am getting a 1, I am writing 1 onto the tape, again move left. Again I am getting a 1, I'll write 1 onto the tape, again I'll move left. After moving left, I am getting a blank. When I am getting blank, what I need to do? I am going to check the next element after the blank. So I'll come to Q0 state. By writing blank onto the tape, I'll move right. Now my tape head is pointing at 1. Here also I am having 1. So again I am going to follow this particular path. Let us check out. I am writing blank onto the tape. I'll start move right. I am at state Q1. The input symbol is 1. So I'll write 1 onto the tape. I'll start moving right. The head pointer is pointing to 0. I'll write 0 onto the tape. Still I'll move right. Then I'm having 1 on the tape. I'll write 1 onto the tape. Again I'll move right. Now you see my tape head is pointing to B. Now I'm at state Q1. On appearing B, I'll go to state Q2 after writing B and my tape head will come to the left. Now I got a 1. It is a matching 1 for this one that we made it blank. So when blank appeared, I'll write blank onto it and moving left. Again 0 appears. So I'll write 0 onto the tape, start moving left. Again I got a 1. I'll write 1 onto the tape and start moving left. You see I got the first blank here. When I got the first blank, I'll write blank onto the tape and start moving right. Again I am at state Q0. Now when I am at state Q0, I am having a 1. The same thing I'll do. I'll write blank onto the tape and start moving right. Even though as many zeros or 1 I appear, I'll write those symbols and I'll start moving right till the first blank appears. Now here I got the first blank. I'll write blank onto the tape and start moving left. Now I'll be at state Q2. Now the symbol that I got here is a 0. At state Q2, I have defined for 1. If a 0 appears, I'll write 1 onto the tape and come to the accept state. Again, I'll start moving right. Now this is the first part I'm having. Now we found that n minus m equal to p if m is greater than n. Now let us try to see m minus n equal to 0 if it is otherwise. It means m is less than or equal to n. With the same kind of thing I'm taking it. If I'm having a 1, I'm at state Q0, I'm writing a blank onto the tape. Then the next symbol that I'll take is the last symbol, that is also blank I made. The next thing I'll to left, this symbol I'm getting, and after getting this symbol, I'm trying to move right. So after moving right, I'll be making this symbol to be blank. Now when I am going to the left, you see I got a 1. So it means I am at this particular state. So 1 I'll write here and I'll start moving left. Again I got 0. If I am getting 0, I'll write 0 onto the tape and moving left. Now you see I got a blank symbol. I'll write blank onto the tape, then move right. Now you see my tape head is pointing to 0 and I am at state Q0. It is defined for Q0 on 1. We have not yet defined for Q0 on 0. So when 0 appear, I'll write blank onto the tape and go to state Q4 after moving right. The next symbol I got is a 1. So when 1 appeared, I can write blank onto the tape and move towards the right. There can be many ones that can appear here. So that's why a loop is kept here. The next symbol is again a blank. So when blank appear, I'll go to accept state by writing blank onto the tape and moving right the tape head. So this is how we are going to create the subtraction for two numbers. Now the above part we did when m minus n is some positive value when m is greater than n. And the below part that we did here is n minus m equal to 0 otherwise. It means m is either less than or equal to n. I hope you understood how can you perform subtraction operation in a Turing machine. Let us try to understand how addition can be done with Turing machine. Let us see in one more example. Now there are two numbers as I have told. M, let us say, is 3. I will be writing as 3 ones. N is 2. I will be writing as 2 ones. So M plus N I am going to write in this way. I will write first 3 ones, then 2 ones. In between I will be writing 0. So in the tape it will look like this. So what I am going to do here is, I am going to write the first one at the last blank, the second one again at the last blank, the third one again at the last blank, and this 0 I'll make it to blank. So I got 5 ones. So 3 plus 2 is 5. 5 ones I got. This is the logic that I am going to apply. So let us see how the Turing machine will work. Now my tape head is pointing to 1. I am at state Q0. On appearing 1, I'll write blank onto the tape and then I'll start moving right. I got one more 1. So what I'll do, as many ones appears or as many 0 appears, I'll move till the end, till the first blank appear. So I got a 1 here, I'll write 1 onto the tape and start moving right. Again I'm in the same state, I got a 1, I'll write 1 onto the tape and start moving right. Now I got symbol 0, I'll write 0 onto the tape and I'll move towards this right. I got input symbol 1, I'll write 1 onto the tape and move towards its right. Again I got a 1, I'll write 1 onto the tape and move towards its right. Now I got a blank. If I get a blank, I'll write 1 onto the tape and start moving left. Now as many 1 or as many 0 now appears, till the first blank appears, I'll be keeping moving towards its left. Look at this, my first symbol here I'm getting is a 1. I'll write 1 to the tape and move left. Next symbol is again a 1. I'll write 1 onto the tape and still move left. Again I'm getting 0. I'll write 0 onto the tape and still I'll move left. The next symbol is 1. I'll write 1 to the tape. Again I'll move left. The last symbol that I got is 1. I'll write 1 onto the tape and move left. Now I got a symbol that is blank. If blank is appearing, I'll write blank onto the tape and start moving right. Now my tape head is pointing to 1 and I'm at state Q0. Same process I'll do for this one. It means I'll be writing blank onto the tape. I'll move right. Then I'll keep on moving right till the first blank appears. When the first blank appears, I'll be writing 1 in that particular location and I'll be start moving left. Now you can see my head pointer is pointing to 1 and I'm writing 1 onto it and moving right. The last one appeared. When the last one appeared, there also I'll write 1 and move right. I got a blank here. In place of blank, I'll write 1 and start moving left. Let us see one more iteration I need to do. So I'm keeping on moving left by writing the symbol whatever I am getting on the tape. The same symbol I am writing and moving left. Now I got 0. I am writing 0 onto the tape and moving left. Now I got 1. I'll write 1 onto the tape and moving left. Now I got a blank. Now when a blank appeared, I'll write blank and move right. Again I am at state Q0. You can see this, before this 0 appears, this is the last one I am having. It means as many 1 appear before the first 0, I'll be doing the same activity. Now one more time we need to do. Let us try to complete this iteration also. I am writing here 1. The next item I am writing here 1. The next item is also 1. So I am writing 1 here also. The next element also I got as 1. I am writing 1 here also. The next input symbol is blank. When blank appear, I'll write 1 to it and move left. I'll keep on moving left till the first blank appears. I'll be writing ones in that particular location and I'll be keeping on moving left. Now I got a 0. I need to write 0 there and move till the first blank appear. And after first blank, I'll be writing blank there and start moving right. Now the input symbol is 0. So there is no more ones on the left hand side. So if a 0 appear, I'll write blank there and move right, come to the accept state. Now you can see how many ones are there. There are 5 ones. So 3 plus 2 equal to 5. This is how I am going to do addition in Turing machine. I hope you understood this. If you understood, give me a like and share among your friends. And if you are having any query, do write in the comment section. In our next video, we are going to talk about few more examples on Turing machine. Till then, take care. Bye.